We played this. The demo. Half a year ago or more? I don't know. I think it was June next fest. Look at Mario back there. Beautiful Mario. Glitchy title screen. New game. We hack big hackers. We hack the votes. Since Megacore took over, life on Earth just kept getting worse. In the end, the planet became uninhabitable, and the solution was to abandon it. The company built millions of rockets so we could start fresh on what they called Earth 2.0. They organized every person's names into a big list, and little by little, most of humanity left. But one day they ran out of rockets, and we got left behind. That's when the Megacore robots started patrolling the cities and attacking us. Now on my own. Barely scraping by, I'm trying to stay off the patrol's radar. Yeah, look. Escapado! I think chat is on the minimap. You fail. Go here. Yump. This was the thing that I argued with them about. You can just hold down and you immediately go through the floor. Which is a little bit too easy to do when you're just walking around. I'm like, woo! Oh, nice start. We got Hope Core Synth Neo Retrowave music. I argue with them about it? No, I argue with the game about it. Like, I don't like it when it... Like, we have a... They did respond. I did slightly talk to them, but about that, they just said, like, yeah, we'll see what we can do about it. But I felt like... I argued the idea in general. Like, you just hold down and press jump. That's like every game. Every game has hold down, press jump to go down. But this game is like, hold down, go through. When you enter a camera's line of sight, your threat level bar would start to rise. Once the bar is full, the threat level increases, making the game harder. Level 1, hazards are activated. Level 2, more enemies appear in the room. Level 3, chat room gets upset. Hey Noodle, how you doing, Pickle? I mean, sorry, you're not a pickle. I saw yesterday's stream. I'm very sorry that it has come to this.
The chat is inquiring.
Why always bully devs? I'm just honest. And I have my own ideas. That was a great start. There were two things that were bad about this game. By the way, this is the same people that made that dwarf platformer game that I played. So the dwarf platformer is still... when I played that game, I realized where this game got their ideas from. And the other issue was that there was so much progression on like just flat stats that went very quickly. So we'll see how it works this time around. It was going to be equally fast and strong. So you just like max stat, flat stat, and go up and get the run going again, and you get strong and fast really quickly. And there's a big incentive to just end and get a new run going. In the dwarf game, you at least collected mines and resources, so it was kind of cool to do that. You're not a pickle. That's okay. You don't need to be a pickle. We're gonna start hacking, okay? We got bot flicks. We got feeling rusty. Lubricate yourself now. Security check. I'm not a human. Shit. All images with dogs. Accepted. I love that hacking. What was that? Looks like some kind of shockwave. It knocked out all the robots at the same time. I think it came from near the warehouse. Yeah, it's worth it for the captcha to like locate dog. Another cat in the cell. Third time this week. Why would Megacore even ever need to lock up a harmless animal like that? Meow. Oh look, here's another one. Whoa, it's been so long since I've seen someone who's not a robot. Did that shockwave come from here? Yep, looks like it came from this little bastard thing here. Some kind of a capsule, huh? That drone must have been carrying it before it crashed, by the looks of it.
Look, there's so many strange machines inside. Quite a bit of supplies, too. These are gonna be very helpful.
Chat room? Screw it. Wow.
So they knocked out the robots and dropped us food. Who's trying to help us out?
Maybe this hologram thing can tell us. Looks like it's still in decent shape. Let me see. If you're hearing this message, I want you to know there's still hope. There are hundreds of rockets left from the Great Migration. It won't be easy, but there's still a way to leave the planet. To launch a rocket, you're going to need a super reactor. They're built at Megacore's headquarters, one of the most heavily guarded places left. You're going to need to go through 4 massive industrial bases to get there. I've sent a little device in the capsule to help. It's called a teleport bracelet. Should help with navigation. Can also yank the user out instantly if things get too dangerous, teleporting them to safety. I'm sorry that Megacore has abandoned you. I've provided you in this capsule everything you'll need to fight and leave this world for good. Good luck. This whole thing sounds kind of sus. Like Sussy Baka. Can try accessing the capsule's data to trace where it came from. But the crash scrambled everything. The components are all fried. If one of you can fix the hardware, I can get the info. You can leave that part to me. That's my whole thing. I can catch up the old chips, motherboards, microwaves, bicycles. Nice. You can do that and I'll go and grab the bracelet and beat the crap out of those robots at the base. Yeah, no, that's not happening, Lucas. Look, my grandpa was in the uprisings. He taught me how to fight and shoot. I think you can leave that to me. Come on now. What am I, just supposed to sit here and wait around while you take care of everything? No, honey, there's other ways to help. If she's fighting, I'm gonna have to treat her wounds, aren't I? We can go haul that hibernation tank you found and gather some more medical gear for her. Oh yeah, and I could use some help too, that's for sure. Capsule is gonna be a lot of work, and now I can handle it all by myself. No way, I mean. With robots down, we can set up a base here without too much trouble. We're all gonna have plenty to do. Alright, let's get to it. This warehouse is perfect. I've spent plenty nights on that broken bus over there. The seats are more comfortable than they look.
Yo, check it out. We built a training station out of some junk we found.
What do you mean? Training station?
Well, so I could teach you some moves. I saw you practicing earlier and you looked all clumsy and awkward.
This is the flat stat thingy. You're tired? You had 4 Americano yesterday, Noodle, and didn't sleep till 4 a.m.? You're in the office today to do a presentation for 50 people? Oh, shit! It sounds like you have a beautifully non-stressful morning. You're like, great, I hear the butterflies, I hear the morning birds. Let me just choke one for a moment. Let me just grab it down, you motherfucker. That's good, that gets my day going. Let's see, range damage up. Cheeky range damage. We have 4 points left. Another range damage. Power, speed, funnies. Interact with Lucas with B. So you know how to fight, huh? Sure do. Who you think's protecting my grandma all this time? Been doing capoeira since I was a kid. We all grown up now, huh? Hey, watch it. I might be small, but I'm tough, all right? Gerald. A chance you could figure out what's going on with my arm. It's been acting up for months. Oh, sure thing, Leah. Let me take a look. What's wrong with it? Just jams sometimes. Kind of locks up. Hurts like hell. Damn, must have been rough running from patrols while dealing with that. Yeah, it's been hard. Couldn't figure fight as well. Once it got worse, I was lucky I still managed to hide. Well, I'm really glad you made it, my friend. Don't worry, by the looks of it, I can patch it all up in about half an hour. Well, that's good to hear. I'm really struggling with this. But that's it. That was his dialogue. Okay.
Arlene said, there's still a chance to save more people, isn't there?
With all these rockets left, it's such a shame it's so hard to find anybody with all the awful patrols roaming around. Yeah, I hadn't seen anyone in almost a year. Spent all day hiding. If I stepped outside, they'd find me. I'm sure you know what that's like.
Yes, honey, we all do.
Well, it's a good thing that Doctor Lady sent us that capsule, isn't it? It's a real lifesaver. I mean, if it wasn't for that shockwave, we wouldn't even have met. She is Stats Lady. In the incubator. Not really vibing with this doctor woman. Something's off about her. Like, where'd she get so much megacore tech and intel? She must have worked for them. Well, she's clearly turned against them, shutting down robots and giving us away into the bases. You can tell she's on our side. Maybe. She's down she'd stay on this broken planet like us, hiding from the patrols to survive. Yeah, well, maybe she migrated. Can't judge somebody for saving themselves, can we? Look at the cozy bus. Cozy bus.
Welcome to the Omegaplex.
Så megaprex! Oh, whoops. The shoot button being on Y doesn't really make sense. Is there a thing to change the keybinds for that? It just interact with this one. Map. Dash is that. We can just change the interact key to this one and then shoot to this one. That's a little bit better. Cool music, yeah. That guy still survived. Brother. Defeat all enemies for a power up or weaponize. Excusez-moi. Whoa! She might be a cute small lady, but she got boppers for beats. Ow. Ah, he's strong.
Weapon station unlocked.
Choose weapon. Oh, now it says choose weapon B, but it's Y. Just because I changed the button. Shotgun or dagger? Better. Oh, so we have a melee as well, but this is uncommon. Shoot gun. Okay, so now I got better shoot gun. So we can, yeah, we can alternate both different attacks. Whenever someone says capoeira, you can't help but think of the scene in the Indiana Jones. The first thing that I think whenever I hear capoeira is just Eddie Guerrero from Tekken 3 specifically. I think that was my introduction for capoeira. It was a very strong, because it was bullshit. Wait, we still have the pistol. Did I not pick it up? It doesn't look like it. I had already picked it up after that message text popped up. Okay. That was loud. Get my shots back. Oh, they automatically come back? Okay. The shots automatically do come back. So I can just go a little bit crazy with this. Wee key. So you need a... Okay, we have 3 keys. Defeat enemies. No! Bull!
ガジェットステーションアンラックと
Okay, the blueprint. Peppermints increase damage by 70% when health is under 30%. Talk to Gerald about the gadget. How much... What resource did I give him? And what resources did I actually give him? Power up station. 300 bucks. Air reboot resets your jump. Air jump every time you dash. Forgot about dashing. Lucky reload gives a 50% chance to reload 1 bullet every time you deal critical damage. Personal jammer lowers the rate at which the threat bar increases when seen by security camera. Chocolate sauce. Oh, I guess it's white chocolate. Shit. Oh, man. It's a cute puppy, though. Excuse me, is that? The shotgun had a lot of damage. Ah! It's nice to just play a very straightforward platform like this as well. It's just responsive and what you call it? Unsurprising in a way. Predictably, you know, as a person who plays so many platform games, at least growing up, it's nice. Neon saber. We got a lightsaber. What? Oh, that was already a attack. Okay, yeah. That seems like the same damage. Was the attack speed higher? Didn't really feel much different. Yeah, that was pretty much the same. What was the difference? 27, 33 attack speed to crit chance 5. More crit chance. Slightly more attacks per second. I mean, just all around the same, just more stat ups. Slightly, but not for a single attack. This game feels like it's better to just get like a really chunky hammer or something for the insta-gibs. Hey, Kraken, thank you for the 20 streak. So they had to send resources in the dwarf game as well. Yo, Malamute, how you doing? But there you had mining, which was great. Always good to mine. But don't worry, we'll get dwarven mining later today. You overslept, Mendel, but you're here now. Very good. It's okay. Dogs. Shit. It just turns into the same picture every time you've cleared it out, though, so it's a little weird. Attention all cyber employees. The feline monetization project continues to be very successful on Earth 2.0. Therefore, we are now expanding the work schedule of our cat collaborators to a total of 16 hours daily. Make sure to keep the cats awake and energized using our Ultra Turbo Max Hyper Cat Food 3000. Should any cat fail to complete its shift, you will all suffer serious consequences. Megacore appreciates your cooperation. How is your stream, Alamute? Hack stream. Oh shit, we're hacking the stream. Oosh. I just wanted to hit that guy under me. He's being weird about it. Stop! I don't want to die, I want to succeed. No! Whew. Catto rescue completo. Meh. Meow. Do we leave some crates of health behind? Smart ass. Yeah, I'm gonna need a better weapon. Sometimes like I'm like melee, but I just can't hit them. You more callous cup. Schmupping. Never heard of a callous cup. There's a gun in here. Spear. Oh, that's more damage than a grenade launcher a second. Let's go with the spear. Whoa. Okay. That's good. Oh, now we're talking. Ah, you shot me. tournament featuring various shmups and one skating game. I like it. What's the one skating game? Yeah, cat streams. I mean, it's proven to be quite popular. People are weak. Oh, come on. It looks like the run's gonna be over soon. We've shown the world that people are obsessed with cat content, so... Clearly, Megacore was onto something. I don't have no health left. I can help them. Nope, don't look at me. Threat level is well, that's my experience. Where's the threat level? There should be a camera threat level shown somewhere. Is it the blue one? Is that 3 threat? Big map. Security room. Well, that's the one we're going to. Just need a key card. HP under the bar. It's the green is the HP. The yellow is the experience. I'm assuming blue is the threat level. Awkward backtracking here. Not the best map design, or at least for the our seed. Then what's the big 25%? 25%? Oh, at the bottom. Oh, shit. I was only looking up. I wasn't even looking down there. You're right. What's the blue thing then? 25% threat level 0. Maybe the blue thing is just cool. Like a divider between the two. Wow. Thank you, I think. I like this. This spear was nice. That's the third key. Was there like a full map view? Key binders, map, LB. Turkey? Turkey. Turkey, turkey. I can buy more stuff. Use one bullet every time you hit an enemy with a melee attack. We gold. Leaves a grenade at the start of every dash. Increase XP received. Increase range damage dealt. Alright. Let's wasted all our money. But money is just a mid-run currency. Ah! You started attacking? Brother.
チェストステーションアンラックと
Ah. What? How would he already attack down there? That was bullshit. Because I was caught by the camera the second before? Maybe. Okay, that was on me. I guess that was all the rooms. All the menus kind of stick around for a moment. If I press LB, I can have to spam out. And you can't press LB to go out of the map either. Has to be there at least 2 seconds. Why must I wait such an egregious amount of time for this thing to go away? Wrong button. Shoot here. Stop. Milk cup. Mall cup, not milk cup. This is when it gets healthy to know the boss fight. Now he went down. I guess he follows you. Alright. Run one. Arrgh. Hello, I'm back. Oh, that's an awesome little thingy you just found. Yeah, and more like it inside the bases. Well, you better make sure to grab everything you find over there then. I can keep it all neat for you. Should be a big help in combat. 1 candy. Increases damage done by 70%. And health is under 30%. Use it. Equip it. Good. Wait with upgrade. Hey Lucas. Doesn't change the action. So here's the thing last time as well. You just get so many points to just like blah 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 blah. Everything goes up. It's just flat stat, flat stat. I just found it so unappealing. They didn't change this setup either. You know? You just do that every time and you get more and just get stronger, and then you know you need to get stronger for each run. I like where you just very slowly get the stat ups and you know you can get a good run from the get-go. You can still do it well, but you know, you can see how big of a difference just like having one run makes. Boys, let me go. Okay, you didn't die from that. Ah! It's a strong man. So I have the dash grenade. No, those things are mid-runs at least. But the flat stats. And the blueprint mid-run stuff will keep you keep going. So it is just essentially mostly the same as it was in the demo. Probably just more fleshed out content, but they just follow the same thing they did with the dwarf journey thing, whatever that game was called. Which was the problem with that game as well, in my opinion. Just like, it lacks any sort of like extra diversity because you just know that, oh, just max stat, just like do runs, stat. It's a quick and easy way to go about it, I guess, just to have a game that's enjoyable enough, but kind of stops at that. Ah! Ho, ho, ho. Axe. Gimme axe. Yes. Boy. Slow, but that's what we need. Insta-kill thingy. What if that health stays there? It does, nice. So first game is a solid foundation. Well, it's not a first game though. But it does feel like it will be a great, like, here's a template. I think I may have mentioned that as the dwarf game as well. It's like, you could sell this, like, this system as a bare bones platformer thing for future game development people to build upon. Because it has smooth movement. It is nice functioning. It just takes it to a very simple degree, you know? He survived? Strong man. Improvised GPS randomly reveals 2 special rooms on the map. Jeeps. Did I not pick up the chest up there? I guess I didn't. Did I lose that currency? I wonder if I lost that currency. Range damage out. I guess we need to do something. Every time you air jump, shoots 5 kunai. Ah, we'll save it. You know, the range damage is still fine. We'll probably get a nice weapon eventually. Surely we wouldn't lose resources when we change the room too quickly. No game has ever done that. It is kind of fun to have that though. Like you have resources following you and every game is like, is this just a flare? This is just cool, look cool that they follow you, or is this actually really important? Like if I leave now, they won't be joining me. Very wide sweeps. Good axe though. I mean, I got lucky with a good weapon. All you need is a high damage melee and then you can just jump to them. That sound
Do you know what Dr. Meinheimer is going to say at the press club
is so
dinner
much
tomorrow?
like Super Mario Kart. Mario Kart 64. When you enter through a lap. Right? Hey Thorlar. Hey Razor, thank you so much for the 6 months. Appreciate that. No, it seems that the cash goes through immediately there. Check my currency on the right side. It says green gun. I always just forget about these bonuses. Sniper. Ooh. This hammer is rare, has increased damage. Oh. And range. But sniper sounds great. Ammo capacity 1 though. Let's get the sniper. Ooh. That was a good choice. Nah, between them. It's a lot of damage for a very small amount of reload, to be honest. Oh, see, they just keep attacking you out of sight. I don't like that. Again, I get hit by somebody shooting me as I'm already falling down. Bullshit. Oh, you look pretty cool. Oh, chat room. Plus 7 attribute points. Oops. Got the camera then. Oh yeah, what makes this game fun is it's so smooth control-wise. It's great to have a game that just floats. Butter. Oh, Mr. Sun's Hatbox. Oh yeah. I was gonna play that game. Actually got a key for it and I never got around to it. But I didn't. No, that was it. I was gonna pick up the key. They didn't have a key left for me. I was like, okay, whatever, dude. And you want to do a key for another platform? I was like, no, I want Steam. Well, we're not doing the campaign anymore, so that was your shot. Goodbye. Neon Abyss. You're allowed to compare. Fried chicken. Good catch. Ah, shit. Tough one. This should be pretty easy. Cut rescue company. I missed another gun room. I just don't like to pick up guns. Oh, jallarhorn! Explosion releases a swarm of tracking cluster missiles. Was 73 increased damage. Jesus Christ. I like the sniper, but maybe this is even cooler. Is it a Destiny reference? Interesting reference. Cool. That's a pretty cool gun right there. Still a there's still rooms down there. And if you can't teleport, this is a bit problematic. Like if you can't teleport to different rooms, it makes the backtracking, like for a game that's so fast-paced. Like Enter the Gungeon did that pretty simple, right? They realized like, okay, we might do some back and forward here. Same with the Wizard of Legend. Wizard of Legend and Enter the Gungeon did the same thing. Like, okay, we realize we're gonna go back and forward a little bit. So what we can do is to add like teleporters, and even Enter the Gungeon added like increased movement speed off combat. Do you want that? If this game doesn't have teleporters, we don't think it has, it will now assume that I get to a dead end over here, right? What happens then? Get to a dead end, and I'm just gonna have to go all the way back on my own. Sure, it's not gonna take more than a minute, but in a game like this, having an extra thing you can just like teleport to the room, if that's not already in the game already by maybe an unlock, then that's a strike. It's a small strike, but it's a strike. Because I just feel like it's like you could have understood this a little bit better, at least with like other can you say contemporaries, right? And we did just that. We, as I just said, we entered a room now, and it's Now we have to walk all the way back to find the key. Then guess what? We have to go all the way back again to get to this room. Swing and a miss is what we call this. Yellow Horns are rocket launch in Destiny or Destiny 2 as well. Cool. Anybody want to look it up if they have any other ancient, like, was it? Because it's a very Nordic, old school name. Maybe it's an actual like lore thing. Dogs. Shit. I got it. If there's another like ancient reference to it. Kunai lethal dash increase melee damage dealt by 50% while dashing. While dashing. Ugh. Jallarhorn, yeah, that's the name of it. Interestingly, the sniper had the same amount of damage. This has just more AoE. The sniper has a slightly lower cooldown. So the cluster rockets are like the winner here, but they're not doing a lot of damage, so the basic sniper was itself pretty good. It was just listed as common. That's the last key. So if I go back to the first room, can I just go and like leave? Is that it? The area is still like lit. No, it just highlighted for the first room. That's it. Remember Norse mythology? Jallarhorn is the horn used to herald Ragnarok at the end. Yeah, the end of the world. So it's like we blow the Jallarhorn. Time for Ragnarok. Everybody to kill each other. Horn of Heimdall. When Ragnarok starts. Okay. Thank you, Turnip and Kazak. You're both. You're very smart, both of you. You're very smart. You're intelligent. I like that you are in my chats. You make me look better too. Man, I love walking back and forward in the game that has not much pace. And originally, at least looking for the exit even more fun on top of that, since there's just one exit out of each. I'm being overly touchy on it. I know. It's just like an oversight. That's it. It's a small oversight. Doesn't really matter that much. Mall cop, Paul Blart. Let's go. Yeah! First boss. Day 5 of the mission. I managed to slip past Omega Plexus security robot unnoticed. You beat him in a fight. Don't forget to grab the micro reactor inside and hook it up to the capsule. That way you can release a shockwave and shut down all the robots within a large area. Hope this helps. If anybody can find it, I have to go now. Attention. Cyber employees. A human female with blue hair has been sighted vandalizing some of our bases. Whoever defeats her will be rewarded with 10 cyber dollars and 15 minutes off the clock. Megacore appreciates your cooperation. Now return to work immediately. So the problem with, like, I assume what's going to happen with this game as well. Not necessarily, but how long did it take for us to beat the previous game? Like, it wasn't even a soft roguelite finish. Like, a lot of roguelite games have a pretty quick finish because they are unlocking more as you go, right? How was this game called? I can just check out their developers page. Orub Game Studio. Dwarf Journey. We did it in, I just had it as one stream thing here. So Dwarf Journey took us, started playing Dwarf Journey, an hour 48. We finished the game with nothing else to do, other than getting random unlocks at 4 hours. This is called Dwarf Journey. So it took us basically, yeah, 2 hours if we think about the in-betweens to beat the entire game. As I said, the only thing left was like getting extra items. There was no other new boss or anything. The achievements were not also to allude to anything else either. And now we're gonna see probably a very high increase in damage resistance because of stat flats are being low. Well, cameras do go down at least for 200. Let's see. Okay, the cameras still go down with one hit. This weapon is great though. Jesus. Ooh. Dog. Frog dog, I mean. Gotta be honest. Didn't see that immediately. Disrespectful as well. Oh! Looks like Guts Man, that guy. And that was 2 hits. Who are you? Welcome. You must die. This took 3 hits. Maybe I hit them with a lot of clusters previously then. Yeah, that took 3 axe hits with that camera. Must have been clusters. Yeah. You basically have the one weapon to potentially still win this stage because of the strong welling inside it. Ooh, angry. They had a similar fire lizard in the previous game as well. Cute. No thank you. I guess I can just choose, just leave it on the floor. Why was that sniper 90 something? The previous sniper we found was also common, but it had like 200 damage, didn't it? Huh. Weird. So I guess the damage can be really randomized. Oh, yes. Excuse me. Hey. You think it was the same? Huh. I thought it was like 200. Pretty sure. Because when I found the yellow horn, I remember like, wait, this is about the same damage. Yeah, no. I remember doing 200 damage with sniper. No, it wasn't the same.
In fact, it was higher. Yeah.
Nice. Ah. Sorry, giraffe guy. Another day, maybe. Uh-oh. It feels a bit weird to pick up a normal weapon also, like has around 30 damage, when you can definitely tell that 30 damage would be absolutely horrible here, but I still got the weapon pickup in this place. But that's why you get the flat stats, you know? Hammer sniper. It did say 99? Really? That's weird. I remember when I remember doing 200 something, and when I remember picking up the yellow horn, I said to myself, oh, this has got the same damage range as the sniper. Maybe it was another sniper. Range specialist. More damage dealt by melee, but range by melee decreases. That's perfect. We're going full on range, so. Melee is merely just there at the moment. Ah! Oh, I got hit by the rogue fire over there. He gets the actual damage. Well, that wouldn't make sense because this one said 200 as well. Or maybe there were two different damage numbers? Because Yellowhorn did say 200 something, and it does deal 200 something. Now it deals 25% more because it picked up a thing. I think maybe they were just displaying a flat one as well. We're making a bigger deal out of this, I guess, than we probably need to. But whatever the case, it at least shows up the damage now. We'll see with the future ones what happens. New lap. Good going. That was Donkey Kong doing a good lap. I guess also it helps a lot that I've been keeping outside of camera range. The threat level is still 0. As I say that, I keep like hitting the cameras. Yo, Zypher, you've watched at least 15 times. Fantastic. Oh. I'll see you later, Ben. I do love this Gutsman style robot. Robert. I was lucky. It'd be cool if we got to defeat the boss on one go on stage 2 as well. It was a bit of a puzzle what the first boss does though, so I have to get through the first obstacle. God dang it. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I could have just left the camera alone. There's no need to kill the cameras. PC only game? I don't know actually. Oh, they re-attack so fast, these guys. They just recharge and then recharge immediately. They sort of must have been damaging me the most because of that. How dare you go against traditional platforming expectations? When you attack and charge at me, at least leave 1 second for you to like, oh shit, I missed, let's go again. How dare you charge at 0.2 seconds? It's also on console? Nice. Thanks for checking, Miguel. Whoa. Search an Xbox. Then I would assume that would be PlayStation as well. It would be weird if it wouldn't be. Ah, Frogman. Good heal.
Weapon station unlocked.
Bazooka. Don't need it. And this is not better either. So the bazooka is basically the same as this one. But this one is the insane one. In terms of like design. Oops. Have no damage outside of this one. Birdie. I thought my caltrops deal 4 damage. I had some big honko damage there. Honko? Honcho. Honcho. Honko. Oh, honko damage. It's just a mess of cameras. Ah. Healing. No. I'm shooting this guy. Well, that was close. No. There's so many of them. As soon as I jump to a new place, there's another camera. It's a little 2-pack. Oh, come on. It just becomes like camera of the game.
Chest station unlocked.
What the fuck? I didn't even see the frog. Okay. I'm running low on health. Oh, that was a fantastic new robot conversation unlocked. That conversation is gonna sound very one-sided. Why the fuck did you kill me, man? I didn't see it. My bad. Hey, thanks, Miguel. Also for PlayStation. Yeah. Usually. It's either... The most common, it's either like Steam. Or it's like Steam, PlayStation, Xbox. Or it's Steam, Switch. Steam and Switch or Steam and PlayStation, Xbox are usually like a divider. For some reason. And then if you're lucky, we got all of them. If the game is on Switch, it came out on Steam 4 years prior. That's also a thing, yeah. Usually when it comes to Steam for a lot of bigger games, the Switch release is very low, very slow. Indie games, not so much, but yeah, you're right. Parrots! Easy. Threat level back to 0. No more traps. Oops. I wonder how many attributes I'm gonna have when I get home now. A lot. Oh. There was Silk Song to destroy the online market on every platform the first hour. Yeah, I bought it from Humble Bundle before they ran out of keys. Steam crashed. And I think you could buy it on GOG, right? But GOG was also going down. But the Humble Bundle had some keys, and I was early enough to get it. Because I was there on, like, release timing frames, so... That was fun. As much as we dislike when things like that happen, it does create cool gamer history, or like at least the feeling of it's a memory, and it also feels like the gaming market is very much alive and well. Both do things. Like whenever there was a new MMO back then that got launched, and the server is just like impossible to log in for the first few hours. But if you were lucky enough to have friends who try to join in, you were like just in a Discord call or like whatever voice app you were using, just shit posting, waiting for the game to work. Then some people were like, I'm in. Well, what are you in? You in? And they're telling you about what they're doing currently in the game. Oh shit, man, it sounds so cool. It just creates this like interesting hype moment. Did you really need to play it in the first few hours? It's the hype, you know, it's fun. And for me now it's a different question, because now it's also like content and streamers, a different thing to think about. But yeah, the thing is you don't necessarily maybe need to do it, but it's exciting. And I used to be kind of like against it. Personally, I was like, I was always, and still for some things, I'm like against the hype. I just like, I don't care what other people are hyping up, because I always know that the proof will be in the pudding when the pudding is out of the oven. Or whatever, out of the fridge. Whatever pudding it is. I'll see the pudding when it's there, and then I'll just like, alright, okay, cool, whatever. I like it or not, I won't. But a lot of times with like the pre-hype, like, oh my god, this game is gonna be insane. But it's fun to be in that place when everybody's just like, everybody's expectations are fresh, nobody knows what's gonna happen, and then it's gonna crash the servers. It creates a fun environment. So do you really need to experience that? No. Is it fun to be part of that? I would say yeah. Mops. Oh. That was a close one. Those dogs were mysterious. Lucky dodge. Unlucky dodge. We take those. That's a karma. That's a karma hit. The cooldown of the weapon is like, sometimes it's very quick, sometimes it takes a while. I don't know exactly what predicts that. Maybe it's just like, I use it too much. Because now it's slow again. You remember people had the game in the cart, but the transaction didn't go through because so many want to buy it? Yeah, same. That was my first initial thing with Steam. Oh wait, no, I didn't get it to the cart. And then eventually I did get it to the cart, but I still couldn't complete the transaction. You just saw Super Mambo's quest in this game? In this game? Super Mambo's quest. No, I haven't heard about it. Was that also a game from Oru? On the new Valve VR headset. I haven't looked into it yet, no. All the new Steam tech stuff, I didn't watch the video. I should do it. We have all the keycards for this door. At least a few more rooms. Close by, luckily. No. Fine. Careful. Eee. Gun. Long sword and flamethrower. 50 to 60, and this is also. Oi! This might mess me up. Nice. I like a sound that has bees in it. Why does this soundtrack have bees? Buzz! Beehive is my favorite instrument. Super Mario Quest, the devs did make this game as well, just check. Cool. Yeah, I only checked out the Dwarf Journey one. Linus had hands-on. Main complaint was Steam isn't selling the audio tech as a stand-alone headphones. Because so that sounds like the audio tech was good then. But they refused to sell that outside of the VR. That's good and bad. Alright, let's see how fast we can die at this boss we don't know about. That will probably deal a lot of damage. Terrobot. He's terrible. It drops eggs with units in them. Not the strongest. Oh, missiles. Okay, we're almost dead. And we're dead. Because that's what this game is about. Because we gotta go back and get our flat stats up. Flat stats up. Whoa, so Dr. Rose sent us another message. Yeah, looks like she's been breaking into the bases too. Left the recording there. She said this micro-reactor can deactivate more robots. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I know just the right place to put this bad boy. It's gonna feed that little energy cannon into this capsule. Ah, that's good. Maybe it'll help somebody hiding out there in the city. Worth a shot. By the way, I managed to access some of the restricted files on here. Looks like they have the real reason Megacore dumped us on Earth. But the text is a total mess, like really corrupted. I can only read like a couple of sentences here and there. Oh, there's no way to fix it? Maybe we could find out why the robots went rogue. Look, I'm working on getting these chips sorted out for Samantha, alright? But first I want to take a good look at this reactor thingy here. Gerald? Hey my friend, how you doing? I've been trying to fix these friggin' chips, they're a mess. I wish Vanessa was here. Vanessa? Yeah, my wife. She got an early spot on the list because she was a famous inventor now. We made a great team, you know. She would make up all these crazy machines, and I'd buy them, I'd build them. Yeah, I know the feeling. My sister went to Earth 2.0 early too. She didn't want to go without me, but I insisted that she go as soon as she could. By the count, I should have joined her 2 months later. It's been over a year now. That Megacore really messed up our lives, huh? Yeah, we're gonna fight and resist until the end. Megacore! Wahoo! What's the price on the VR headset? Lucas. Hate Mako so much I want to get in there and break down all those robots. Come on, Lucas, you can't do that. You know Dr. Rose only sent one teleport bracelet. You're way too young to go alone. Come on, you know I can fight. Even the other adults don't go in with me, kid. Everyone's got to focus on what they do best. Alright, fine. Still helping you train, though. So now, look at my stats here. I got 59 points, and my health is 2 or 10 in the damage. And this is why I feel like the game is a little eh. Because the thing you do is just... I've now doubled my HP, over doubled the melee damage and range, and then you just do the same thing over again and again, and then you got really strong, and then you defeat more stages, and then you get that, and then you're good. Hey, Wodnirak, thanks for the 7th streak. You like that? I mean, I can see that. It's casual gaming, 100%. It's a fine game, though. It works as a fine, smooth engine of a video game. And it's fun to get those weapons. I just like when it's a little bit more akin to Dead Cells. So sure, you level up stats, but you level up stats during the run in Dead Cells. And then you have potions and stuff like that, but... It's meta progression still in Dead Cells, but... It's more like per run, you're increasing, you're getting good and RNGs, and like this is just making sure that you will slowly win, and then you'll take your eyes off like how much you worry about winning right now, because you'll get it eventually. And you saw how quickly I died at that boss, because I knew. I remember from Dwarf Journey, same thing. At least gives you the power feeling for the first stage again. So you quickly go through them. So that's at least a cool feeling for a little bit. You are now power incarnate. If only you could teleport to the nodes instead of backtracking. That was the only thing that needs to be done now. now you only don't need to like, ah, fuck, it's over there. Go back all the way. Missed the weapon again? Shit. I was talking. I was having a log. Back to the axe. A screen where you go and just stack up all your stats at all at once. Those feel maybe a bit on the nose. Yeah, it's just a little. Yeah, I know. It's fine though. It's fine. It's just casual. That's what it is. Increase XP gain. Oh, now we can get more XP gain from the base too. And it's so important that I realize when I'm giving critiques like this, I have to also remember that sometimes, Golem, why can't we just enjoy games, man? Why you have to be so rough? Why can't I just have this is fun? I'm trying to not think about why my wife wants to divorce me for the third time because we've never succeeded in divorcing before because always complications. Just want to have a game that I don't need to think. Can you just not let me have that so I don't need to think about like all the oh, this game is not perfect either? Well, there's a lot of things that are not perfect in my life right now. I don't care about that. I just want to go bleep 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 bleep. Can I just do a little bit of bleep bloop without you critiquing everything? Please? So I have to remember that scenario is also a little bit more likely for most people. Not the divorces, but you know, the casual approaches. All of us go through plenty of divorces while we watch your stream. That's why we like you. We find cohesion in the community with that. Everyone around there seems to be divorcing in some way, shape, or form. And there's some sort of solace to that. I am just ignoring all threat. Going full monkey. Uh-oh. We're currently at threat level midnight. It wouldn't be the first stream you watch the divorce thing. It's very trendy. The flip side that I got to 2 boss cells and dead cells, and now there's really no meta progression without a horrendous grindy struggle to get the 3rd boss cell. Yeah, that's problematic. But here's the thing what I think about for a lot of these role games though. Getting a full, like, I've completed the game for any roguelike game, any modern roguelike game. I think very few of us actually get like the full, like, I finally got the full ending. I got defeated it with all the characters, and I did this, and then the other 2 new stages. I think very few of us go to that extent, right? We just want maybe a base victory, maybe a second victory, or just like to explore the fun until we feel like, it's okay. Diminishing returns would be cool, but yeah. So most of us, I think, we just play until like we get at least 1 win, and then we explore, and some of us stick around to the very, very end. But I think the difficulty curve for most roguelike games, after, you know, maybe the first victory and a half, then it gets like, oh, okay, I see what this game is about. And you can keep doing that if you want to. Maybe you took bite size here and there. Or you just leave it. You still had a great experience getting to that place, and you know you got like a soft victory. So it doesn't feel like you left the game like as a JRPG. You know that like I didn't really beat the story. That feels a bit different. In the role game, it's like sure you didn't do everything, but you got a few victories here and there. That's good. Like, even what we did with Force Strike. Sure, I felt like we got the 1 victory, but we just had like 2-3 runs total. So I do feel like I want to explore it more. But at the same time, I know that I got a decent fun run in there. I kind of know what the game is about now. That was cool. I might pick it up later. Doesn't need to be more than that. You say you try to, but if it's just lol get god gamer good or be sad loser, but at some point I feel less fun challenged and more snubbed. I get it, but I think that's... I understand, like, it would be good if the game didn't go to that length. But here's the thing, I think that it's decently good by design to do that, because here's now, like... Imagine casual gamers playing Dead Cells, right? Do you think the casual gamers will go past one boss cell? They'll probably beat the game, maybe they'll get one boss cell and then realize that that's two bosses, like, alright, this is getting silly. And they'll leave it. And that's, I think, is by design, because you still have a good time doing it, and when they release new content, you can still play normal runs through the content. You don't need to do high boss cells. Sure, there's some unique stages on high ones, but then it's fine. That's for the ultra challenge people. And that's also a lot of the strong core community, or that the persisting community comes from those extra challenges. But most of the success just comes from the initial, like, casual people enjoying the game for a little bit, and that's fine. Doesn't need to be more than that. So I think from there, it's more about your own mentality, to be honest. Like, if you know that you had fun during it, and you reach the point where it's too difficult, then it becomes more about, like, you know what? I'm not good enough to be enjoying my time in this difficulty. That's a shame for the game, but I had fun up until that point. Then I don't see a big problem. If there was like a game that had like a very important story plot line, and you were like, okay, I can't be good enough to reach the end of the story. Now that's a valid criticism. Because then it's like, I want to see what this is about, but the game says, fuck you, I'm not good enough. Then it's more valid. Or like major things that are cool in the game that you can't see because there's like too much stuff in the way now. Like, oh, the game has like multiple characters you can unlock and new types of weapons. You can double jump. It's like, yeah, I can't get there. That's great. Thank you. That's a bummer as well, right? So at least in this way, this game, as I mentioned, it's very like casual friendly because it will make sure that you will get enough stats in the end. You will get enough stats to where you will most likely get a normal win and you'll succeed. And it doesn't provide a strong challenge, but it provides a chilled playthrough of the game. Yeah, there's probably story niblets, but I would never say that Dead Cells is a game you play for the story either. There's niblets and small portions of story for most games like that, with a slight extra story. Binding of Isaac has a slight extra story if you do this and what's his mom or whatever. That's not really why you play the game. I play Isaac because the tears are so fun and the poop looks silly. I want to know where the poop comes from. You get to learn how to poop. And if you buy Afterbirth, you get to know where the poop comes from. If you play past, get 5 like successive victories in a row. As Mr. Sludge. Look, this is important for us. Usually beating the rogue too early myself, like Hades 2, just not care about beating it enough times for the rest of the story. I heard it removed what I complained about a lot though. I talked to somebody else that played Hades 2 because I initially said that it was just too limiting. The whole thing about like you're forced to do a restart. You're still forced to do a lot of restarts for story and plot elements, but at least it wasn't that stupid. That they just like told you like, hey, stop playing. Here's 20% more damage to you and more tanky enemies until you die, okay? Cool. Rip run, I guess. The Isaac movie to bring the deep lore drops? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I want to see more than Mother's Foot. We're at level 2, more enemies. Oops. I've been careless. Oh yeah. See, I missed another gun room. Hammer and grenade launcher. I mean, it's not a high damage increase, unfortunately. Oh, it's... Oh, yeah. It wasn't the rocket launcher, it was a grenade launcher. Got it. Got it. We can at least have more than one shot in the magazine. That's nice. Everyone knows the main goal of roguelikes to see if you can make a build that tanks the frame rate to 1. Action roguelike specifically. What? Oh shit. I saw a bullet after hit. Cat, you're free! Cat to rescue! That'll be a fun, like, Steam curator waffle. Will it turn into a PowerPoint presentation? And they will just, like, curate Steam games, like, yes, yes, no, no, too good engine. Like, fuck. Not good enough, man. I need something unstable to satiate my needs. I can go back, but I'm not gonna do it. The backtracking is too annoying to actually go through the room again. See, this is unfortunate. If we just have like like teleport rooms to areas we've cleared or something. Like going back and discovering rooms there is just too annoying. At least I have all the keys, thankfully. That list will be filled with AAA Unreal Engine releases. Yeah, that'll be good. Does it PowerPoint? Oh yes, it PowerPoints. Will not disappoint. Oh, we got traps in here too. Hey, let me up. Oh. Oh. Please. Ah! My bad. There we go. Hello. Cyber Biosphere. Oh, we see gun. Oh. Oh, threat level is 0, so that's... Well, speaking of 0, that might not last for long. Hey! Buddy. Uncool. Up! Hey, Devil One. How you doing? Yo, I'm Buffalo. Welcome in to the stream. Thank you for the streak. White wearing with the 30. God damn. People are keeping up. Interesting shot. What are you doing, lady? This is stupid. Irresponsible.
웨폰 스테이션 안락부터.
Sniper's back. It's a bit more reliable. $5.48. So many flyers. You know that. Whoa, he's so strong?
제스터 스테이션 안락부터.
That sound is just like stuck in my head as like picking up a thing and lapping in Mario Kart 64. It's just not impossible to get that away. Owie, wowie. Oh, good shot. A gamer shot. At least I can one-shot the cameras in one go. You're waiting for the shout-out you promised. That's true. First 100 streak is one shout-out. You can start your streaming career from there, man. I wish you good luck. She didn't say hooray. There it is. Ooh, wah. Don't stop following me. $1,800 crit. Holy moly. If you click the chips, you can check the streak. There you go. Whoa. Oh, new robot conversation. I like that it's just like a Nokia. Old brick phone. Been not a lot of health drops. Go away. No, no. There's nothing to see here. There we go. Perfect. The robots can't use touchscreen. Wait. Yeah, that's true. So they have to use the typepiece. Had to. They also don't use like the predictive. What's it called again? The interpretive spelling thing. It's just gonna be a mess to look at. Still end up getting hit. So much attention to him. Oh, we can actually take a hit? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, because I've been staying under 30%. Of course. Because of my thingamabob. Oh, yeah. I have more damage when I'm out of my thingamabob. So now I suck. One key out of 3. Lizard. Great. Perfect. Let's, ads are going to be playing in a moment. Let's take a short break. Let's see how long we can take this run. Just run script background, autoclaim. Take that, Jeff. Oh, yeah, you can autoclaim the channel points by using just like a plugin. Franker Facers or Better TFT, one of those. Alright, I'll be right back, chat room, with more this, and then we're gonna do some mining afterwards. See you in a moment. See. It's just constantly vibrating. Okay. Welcome back. On September 11th, there were 2 streams according to Discord live notifications, so you might have missed one of them. What are we talking about? New features giving a notification about the streaks? No. Dude, it's September 11th. We didn't even have streaks back then. We got streaks. I don't even know when it was. We got streaks in the month. Yestermonth. October. Because here's the thing. I stream almost every day. So that has to be 1 month. Plus maybe a month and let's say a maximum of 7 days. Otherwise, we just play a lot of video games. Alright? September. That's too early. That must be incorrect, Your Honor. I need to bring you a strong rebuttal to that. Good. I'm just gonna lose the run as we started it. Anyone hide in 32? Can you take us for 32? I'm looking for a streak. With finance. 6-5?
Weapon station unlocked.
I really need some help. We have 33. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that nobody's lost a streak yet. So it has to be like 32. Unless the first few days you didn't join in when it was a thing. Because then they'd be losing it, right? So the people that have that must have the same. Most likely the same. Basically, if you had it when it was instated, then you have it at this point all the same. Which I'm very thankful for. It means people are around. I care personally. Don't give it... I don't like streaks. Because for me it's fine. Because I don't really mind streak go down or not. I've always been against Snapchat streak, TikTok streaks. I'm like, turn it on, off. Turn it off now. I kept it for the stream. It was automatically on. And you know what? Fine. If people want to have their thing going, that's cool. I just don't want to feel like people are going to feel that they need to... Like, oh shit, my streak. So I also won't accommodate you if I randomly stream 1 hour or I randomly stream another time during the day. That is your problem. Bazooka's back. Spear. This is low damage. I don't like it. I don't know. Nah, I don't think so. That is true. They did add the thing with the... Now you can watch a VOD. So that's good. So if you really want to keep it up on your own agenda, then you can do that. But I've always been against... This is going to sound twofold, because it probably will mean twofold. Against streaking culture. Fucking buzzbees. Means I am against people streaking around the streets, and also people keeping streaks on whatever app they have. Because in general, I just think that it's a marketing thing to keep people just... to play with our silly small brains. Our fragile small brains, we just love like see number go up. We are a constant easy target for number go up. And our dopamine is always being manipulated. And all these apps are using it. So it's fun as long as you can just keep it as fun. As long as you can see the number go, you don't really give a fuck. That's great. I've heard plenty of people from the Duolingo app having terror stories from like, I just need to keep it up. I just need to keep it. It's like 300 at this point. It's gonna be a year. I need to do a little bit. You okay, Hans? Coordinated? If I haven't said hi enough. Define streaking. Exactly. Streaking culture can be different. But I said that's why this is going to be twofold. And will apply to both. Or ambiguous. But you'll be right anyway. I'm playing it safe. Look at me go. He's playing it safe. It's so tough. What a tough dinosaur that guy is. We really are not going to do a lot of damage on the boss fight. I really don't understand how the boss works anyway at the moment, so this is not going to be a good time if we get to the boss. Blueprint gives you boots, pump kicks. Stealthygolem, you might be the oddball then. I feel nothing from number go up and achievement time. You never do that? That's interesting. I mean, it's also good for you usually. That you're unaffected by manipulative marketing strategies. Is there any like marketing strategies that you feel you're manipulated by? Trying to be human here. Don't try to be better than anybody else, but you know. Because there's definitely things that I feel too. The thing is, I still also feel like the number go up is a thing that triggers something in me. But luckily, you arrive, or I've arrived at the stage like, I know what this is. I can feel it. I'm not gonna like it, and I know to identify that it's bullshit, right? That kind of a thing. Not a single time. Oh, it's okay. You're German. we don't have feelings in the same way that the rest of us do. We are only honored by the code of the proper conduct. And if things are not as it seems, then it's not supposed to be this way. Marketing must be real and truthful. Wow, dude, I love you. It's all in good fun. Don't you take this as racism. Fuck. If you really need a constant streak of number go up, just track the number of seconds you've been alive. Very motivating. Can we also have like an end one to that? So we know how many seconds we got left? That'll make me feel good. Where am I going? Yeah. The minimap shows like the bottom one is open, which is kind of unfortunate. Well, I got a lot of money. Increase damage while on the ground. I'm not really on the ground a lot. Precision leech. Resets jump. Gain one more jump. Max up by 75. Oh, max capacity. I have one. Can I get two for getting 50%? No. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate that power up. How many Germans does it take to change a light bulb? Just one. You're very efficient and have little time for jokes. Oh man. Come on. You can't see through there. That was risky. Boop, 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 boop. I got blades. As a German, you can confirm, we changed light bulbs really fucking quick. We know the amps, we know the volts, anything. We got it. Kumar, it's the final lap! Oh, last stage right next to it. How convenient. Where did that smiley break? It broke on my UI. Holy fuck. Look at what happened to my chat room. Chaos, I thought you were here to serve the order. You bring chaos. You're named Chaos. This is not characteristic. You hack too hard, brother. Nice. The blades do 15 damage. A really nice power up there. I'll get him going. Do emojis fuck up chat for Golem? Should we spam them? Rarely see it. That one did. Got all keys. Don't need a hack, do we? Actually, we just go to the boss now. Just keep it at 0. No risk involved. We have a decent blade, I guess. We'll try. Just light bulbs? No, it's good. Still good now. Terrobot. Okay, we know he summoned and he charged at me. That's what we know. His health is pretty high. he goes again. Oh, I see, and he goes again. He's quite a lively one, that one. Okay, he has a new spell. Yes. That is not going well. At least he is repeatable now. We know him a little bit better. Figured out to do that stuff Dr. Rose talked about. And plug the reactor into this machine from the capsule. Now we can send out a big wave like the one that saved us. We can point it out to the other side this time. It's gonna shut down a bunch of robots. Need to help somebody out. I've got it all ready for you. Wanna give it a go? Is that like the shortcut? No. Wow, that went really far. Hopefully it'll help somebody. There's like so many points. In the previous one, there was this power up. That was just a shortcut to the next stage if you want to. Resource you brought back. Pick up. The cats brought back. Thank you, kitten cattens. Yeah, it just stat go up, level go up, and do it again. Knock. We're gonna do something else. We're gonna do the return to Moria. I'm just gonna get some air first. Some air. And we'll set up some mining. That was the mining game that I wanted to play. Oh, sorry. A while ago, but it was too expensive, and now that I got it sponsored, I can even play it. Let's see here. Let me set up.